What's up, guys? Pyromaniac720 here, and I have you round 3 of the West Hartford Premier Challenge. My opponent, I don't remember his name, Alex something, didn't really like him. He's kind of annoying. He's pretty rude about something that happened during the match, which I will get into. But I basically, if I win out, I'm guaranteed cut at 4-1, and if I don't win out, then I'm going to be 3-2, and it's going to be close. So at this point, I'm really looking to win out. So he ends up leading Salamence and Talonflame, and I go for the Raichu and Diggersby. I'm assuming his Salamence is Scarfed, but I am not positive. Right now, my big concern is taking out Talonflame, because Talonflame, of course, is an easy one-hit KO onto Absol. So he drops a Draco in onto Diggersby, but Diggersby is not really bulky, but I mean, you can take a Draco, I guess, which is nice. And I go for the Rock Slide. And even at -1, that's going to be an easy KO on Talonflame. It would have been close what it would have done to Salamence. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I don't think it would have KO'd, though. So he sends out Kangaskhan now, which I am slightly concerned about because my Diggersby can OHKO some Kangaskhan, but it's going to KO me before I even have a chance. So he goes for another Draco Meteor, which A tells me he's definitely probably Scarfed. Or he is Scarfed because he outsped my Raichu, which is max speed Timid. And basically right now I'm really praying for this Thunderbolt to pick up the OHKO. Or not the OHKO, but the KO. And it ends up just missing, which was really, really big in the match. So Raichu picks up, or Raichu's Focus Sash activates, not that it matters because Kangaskhan get 2 hits and picks up the KO on Raichu. So right now I'm down 3-2, but things don't look horrible for me because I have priority with Sucker Punch and I have Staraptor, which is amazing. I'm not concerned about the Salamence at all because it's at -4, and if he uses another Draco, it's going to be at -6. And it has such a sliver of health left. So I just go for the Sucker Punch and the Brave Bird onto Kangaskhan. I do have Close Combat also, but I didn't want to Close Combat and then have him have Aegislash in the back. So I go for the Sucker Punch, which luckily he doesn't go for Sucker Punch first. And Staraptor goes for the Brave Bird. And at this point I'm like, I don't know if it's going to KO. I'm adamant and I'm Scarfed, so it's going to be close. But it ends up picking up the KO, luckily. So at this point, I said to my opponent, as long as your Draco doesn't hit, I'm going to be in really good shape. Draco doesn't crit, sorry. And so he goes for the Draco, coming in on Absol, and I know Absol survives -4 Draco from anything. And it ends up critting, and my opponent laughs hysterically and high-fives everyone and just wouldn't stop laughing about it, which was incredibly frustrating. I don't mind, crits happen, I'm fine with that, but he was kind of rude about it. So at this point, I could just only Brave Bird away, which kind of sucks. But I definitely felt really good about where I was in the match because, mostly because if I had been KO'd by that, I could have just Brave Birded the Salamence the next turn, and I would have protected. Absol, which would have put him in shield or blade form, and then I could have sword stance when he went in the King's Shield, and then I would have had a +2 Sucker Punch, which would have KO'd. So I would have, I think, been in really good shape to win that match. But it's part of the game, so it happens. So at this point, I'm 2-2. I need to win my last match in order to have a chance. So stay tuned for round 5.